What is the IoT and what's its connection to our new 5G networks? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76, Science and Technology. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Well, I wanted to shoot a short video on the IoT, the Internet of Things, and its connections or potential connections to 5G, or our new 5G networks and technologies. On Big Discussions 76, Science and Technology, I've done a lot of talking about the biomedical sciences, pharmacology and toxicology, and I've done a lot of content on the coronavirus slash the COVID-19 pandemic. But I set up this channel to discuss all aspects of STEM. And the STEM acronym, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, is broad, and there's a lot underneath that umbrella. And so shortly on this channel, I am pleased to say that I'm going to have a discussion with someone else about, it's still going to be in the biological sciences, but it's going to involve agrosciences, botany, ecology, and farming. And so you may be wondering, what's the connection to botany, the agrosciences, ecology, and farming to the Internet of Things, or the IoT, and our new 5G networks? Well, I'm going to explain that towards the end of this video, but first I want to discuss what the IoT is. Now, as I describe this, keep in mind that I am not from the tech sector, so I cannot speak to how robotics work, and I cannot speak to the intricacies of machine learning and artificial intelligence, but I can give an overall high-level discussion of what these things are to perhaps spark more conversations, and also to educate those who are unfamiliar with these areas in general. So in terms of the IoT, the Internet of Things, it is, as the name implies, it's the Internet of Things. Drones, vehicles, computers, sensors, all of those things. So it's essentially machines talking and interacting with one another, independent of humans at every single interface. Similar to the Terminator movies, but hopefully it won't turn out that way. How did I find out about the IoT? Well, as with most things in my life, by accident. As you know, I am a blogger, and I have a blogging platform, and I publish lots of content for collaborators. Some of it's business-related content, some of it's technology-related content, some of it's a mixture of the two, some of it's on topics completely separate. But in looking at content on my blogging platform for my upcoming live stream on the agrosciences, botany, ecology, and farming, I found in a blog post discussing ways to minimize the costs of working in the agricultural sector. And there's a blog post on that which I'll share below, but there's also a video embedded within that blog post talking about ways to, or talking about innovations in agriculture and farming. And the first part of that video, which I'll leave below this video here, and which I'll probably show during my live stream, showed a lot of the emerging technologies in agriculture. Particularly, what stands out to my mind is the use of drones to control irrigation systems, the use of drones to control plows, and the spraying of pesticides, and in some instances, I believe the taking of crops out of the soil. So those are technologies that are already here, and those are technologies that are coming. And these are technologies that we're going to see more of, where machines are talking to machines. And this will require the use of more advanced networks, including things like our new 5G networks. So these are reasons why, aside from our cell phone usage, these are reasons why it was necessary to set up such technologies. So once again, when you think about the IoT, you want to think about machines talking and interacting independent of humans at every interface and connection. And I'm going to show this cartoon from another blogging platform which shows, and I showed this in a live stream a couple of weeks ago on cybersecurity, but I love this cartoon. And it actually is a nice visual of what the IoT is. And so when you think about this, you want to think about the coming of artificial intelligence and machine learning, and the coming of automation. And I think that that video on agriculture, which I'm going to share below, when I looked at it, it just dawned on me that how much of a game changer these things are. And when you take the human element, well, these things are going to require, to a large degree, taking the human element out of, in this instance, things like agriculture. So you will no longer need a large workforce to be out there pulling crops from the soil. You may not need a large workforce irrigating crops and driving the devices necessary for agriculture. And so in that regard, you may see the discussions like the ones in past elections about immigration. You may see those types of discussions go away altogether, because there will be machines out there doing jobs that in current times and in past years only immigrants would do. And so in closing, that's where things are going. We're going to a world of greater automation, machine learning, and machine-machine interaction without humans at every single interface. And so when you think about 5G, and I covered this back in my 5G videos before I left it alone because it was a hot topic and a very polarizing one, things like this are why big tech sought to implement the 5G network, and this is why they were planning for these things even years ago. Back in the spring of 2020, and this has been a tumultuous year, I remember my cousin Tammy telling me that 5G was connected to COVID-19, and it's all linked together. The coronavirus is actually 5G, and people are getting sick because of the 5G towers. And there are whole channels and videos just talking about the conspiracy of 5G and how dangerous it is. Big Discussions 76, Science and Technology, is about getting to the truth and not necessarily settling in an area out of ego or settling on a conclusion out of ego and pride, but getting to the truth. I've learned a lot more about the G6PD deficiency community, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, which is an enzyme which may be involved in the COVID-related toxicity. I found out about that by accident because someone pulled my coattail and said there is a connection between some of the drugs being proposed and the disease and people getting sick. So I was open to learning more about it, and I'm open to learning more about 5G. So if there are individuals out there who are in the know and have concrete evidence and concrete data about toxicity and human injury related to 5G, please leave links in the comment section below. Please say something in the comment section below. And this is important because these technologies are already in process. and they are already underway, and they're already affecting our lives. So I just wanted to say that that's the Internet of Things. When you hear about the Internet of Things, think about machine learning, think about artificial intelligence, think about machines talking to one another independent of humans at every interface. And this is on the way, and it's coming, and in many regards it's already here, because we go to the supermarket and we know the food is there, but most of us don't know and don't understand and don't appreciate where that food comes from and how it was generated and what it took to get it to our supermarkets and into our restaurants. So this information is important for young people who are thinking about working in the sciences. And this is important for those who have money to invest. And it's important for keeping up with current events and just for general knowledge. So with that, I'm going to stop this here. Please let me know what you think in the comments section below, or if you have any questions. Please like this channel. Please share this video, and please subscribe. Please like this video. Please share, and please subscribe to this channel. This channel is knocking on the door of 600 subscribers. Please help me push me over that threshold and then on to 1,000. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that information is below this video and also in the About tab of my channel. So I'm going to stop this here, and as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.